Hello and welcome to Angry Cat Poetry in the Rialto Theatre. I'm excited to have all of you here. Perfect timing. I'm excited to have all of you here today. Our feature reached out to me a while back. It's been a little while in the coming. I think having just won like a Poet of the Year award. So I'm really excited for our feature here tonight. I know some of you came out specifically for our feature. Please give it up for Dezzie Jay.
I don't really have long poems because I like being straight to the point with my poetry. But this is one of the first poems that I wrote as an adult. It's dedicated to my dad, and this one is called Dear Dad. Dear Dad, they say you can't miss something you never had. So if you died today, I wouldn't even feel bad. I was never daddy's princess or daddy's little girl. I was never considered the center of your world. You walked away and let another man raise me, and years later came to me with this fake-ass apology, probably your way of easing your own selfish-ass guilt. Fuck that daddy-daughter relationship we never built. And it's not just you. The whole side of your family never did shit for me, but when they see me in the streets, they'll hug me and tell me what a beautiful girl I turned out to be. I call my man daddy because I never gave you the title. That's why I'm so closed up and my communication remains idle. I'll be the first to admit that your absence was a problem. You were supposed to chase away the bitch-ass niggas that gave me problems. My ability to walk away from love with no problems came from me seeing you leave me with no problems. Woo! I'm never affected by friends that don't speak. I don't speak to my own father, so why should that shit bother me? But back to your sorry ass. And back to this relationship we never had. If I see you laying in the casket, I won't be irate. I'll probably go to the bar and take shots to celebrate. Take my man out on a romantic date and toast to the happiness your passing would create. The bottom line is that I probably needed you. And you can't use not being with mom as an excuse because I'm a grown-ass woman and I understand that sometimes relationships don't go as planned, but damn, you could have stepped up for me and been a better man. Dear Dad, they say you can't miss something you never had. So if you died tonight, I wouldn't even feel bad. Black bohemian chick who teach her kids right in her living room and don't vaccinate her babies. Rolling through your hood smelling like frankincense and myrrh. Too spiritual for the hood niggas and too hood for the spiritual niggas. Constantly outgrowing folks, so they say she can't keep a man. When in reality, they come to her broken. But it's not her job to fix what she didn't break, so she sends them back to where they came from, where their demons can retrieve them at hell's gates. Her boundaries won't allow another man to be a mistake. Can't make no friends because her aesthetic is the new trend. Evil eyes wearing evil eyes right around their necks with souls as dark as the black obsidian she carries in both cups of her bra. Counterfeit spiritualists, Hotep sisters who turn their noses up at the girlies who just want to have fun as if they wasn't once before hoochies too. Woo! Social media shade from women who claim to want to be her friends just won't do. They call her New Age. But she traced her lineage back to the swamps of Alabama, but ding dong, all of those witches are dead, and the gift that keeps on giving seemed to have skipped 3 or 4 generations, but somehow left a broomstick at her door. Showing up to the family functions, dropping fairy dust as she walks. Rose quartz and onks around her neck, locks swinging down her back, bombastic side-eye, because can't nobody tell which side of the family she came from, because she into those crystals and stuff. Ain't nobody else like her. So maybe she get that shit from her mama, but we know her. So maybe she get it from her daddy. We know his name, but we ain't seen him much. Outcast. Taking shots of tequila to tolerate society because she's a goddess operating in a human body. Talks of alien invasions makes the corner of her lips quiver. The thought of reincarnation makes her skin shiver. Her descendants are the only 2 blessings this lifetime delivered. So she walks her journey alone, deciding to let people give her whatever title floats their boat, and she makes her offerings underneath God's wisdom, patiently waiting for the day where she can return back to the solar system. Woo! Thank you.
All right.
Yes. You got another one?
I do.
You want another one?
But she said encore. Ooh, y'all, I wrote this one when I was mad.
Do the mad one. Do the mad one.
Nigga, don't act like I ain't turning you on to Shea Butter. Like you wasn't Go.
Rewind.
Immediately.
Nigga, don't act like I ain't turning you on to shea butter. Like you wasn't using Jergens before I took you and bathed you in herbs and rubbed you down with the finest essential oils. Nigga, you been spoiled.
Woo!
Don't act like these yoni steams and had you on your knees for hours and hours, making my juices flow on and on to the music of Miss Badu. This pussy is voodoo, so it's best if we play by my rules.
Okay.
Don't act like I ain't turning you on to tantric sex. Like you wasn't eating raw honey straight out of my mouth while you stroke me slow and tell me you belong to me. Don't act like I ain't turning you on to the word meditation that's tatted on my ass while you rip my locks from the back. Don't act like you ain't fucking the real Medusa.
Okay.
Stop playing with me like I ain't the highest priestess. Like I can't be the biggest bitch and the most wicked witch, mixing herbs and oils in my kitchen to give you peace from your demons. Woo! Nigga, don't act like I ain't turning you on to shea butter. Like you wasn't using Jergens before I took you and bathed you in herbs and rubbed you down with the finest essential oils. Nigga, please. Oh.
Woo!
And that will be...
Don't let that be the end.
No.
Make it be an
intermission will you
intermission.
have?
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
Okay. You let that be an intermission.
I need a little water. That's all right with
That
y'all.
was good. On my time.
All right, let's give it up for Dezzie Jay. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. First up to the open mic, please welcome Sylvia Clark.
Thank you very much. Because this is the October open mic, I'm going to read a little kid's book I wrote. It's called The Pumpkin with No Face.
All right.
Okay.
By Sylvia, age 23. This was like 6 years ago.
That's okay.
All right.
Jack O'Lantern was an Irish pumpkin. Not weird. What was weird? He had absolutely no face. Not even one. Sad.
Oh, God.
Then he got pumpkin napped by some kids. Kidnapped.
Oh.
All right.
Horrible.
Fucked up kid.
All right. I'm gonna reel it in a little bit. Okay, this one's called Somewhere City. So this has parts that are fictitious, some that are me when I went to New York City. Somewhere City. 1. Somewhere a hive mind combs for honey in a piercing mirrored crystal of steel, concrete, and glass, cross-pollinating money between wasp nests in an appalling sunset, a broken horizon to bear, a sky on fire that will soon smolder into the darkness of ash. One day the street lamps will not flare, and the city will sleep once and for all. And yet, the tall silos of industry refine crude midnight oil as the city hums. From fluorescent tube bulbs and dripping AC units under the fleece haze of polluted light.
All right.
2. Somewhere in real time, I'm still with Brett in Brooklyn, waiting for the train to arrive. We were returning to the Jane, a Manhattan hotel. I stood on the empty platform, tucked under the Knickerbocker Avenue blankets of always gray night smog. The bellowing death song we all wheezed caught on as we breathed from behind blue masks. They inflated like lungs and deflated like bagpipes. I took a picture then of the platform opposite ours. Today I've returned thinking of my friend. Against the wall are 2 out of 3 metal-footed displays. It's an ad for National Heritage Academy, grades K through 8. A child and a helping hand reaching from out of frame, hold 3 balloons like naive breath. Around her are cotton ball art class clouds before the light blue screen. She's smiling with her visible mouth and enthusiastic eyes. She reads from bold white letters, life-changing. There is no one you can call. 3. Somewhere a street preacher screams righteous cascades of free jazz from his honking sax on the lamplit corner. Nothing sounds as ergonomic to his lungs. The echoing runs down the alleys and stoops. The vibrato of a wordless song that he carries, valleys of reverberation volleying off the brick. The street preacher scales high-rises with ease. He has the key to the city. He remembers all the changes. He has been keeping up this whole time. 4. Somewhere I'm 15 minutes closer to sleep. I take a photo from my seated perspective, a train station above a perpendicular street. The image peers over the quiet, glowing stoops, trading electrical valence moths. The walls below are canvassed with local murals and planned graffiti. Cars parked tightly parallel to a line of traffic cones. Pebbled slabs with ancient gum overtake the frame. I zoom in closer, see the blood rust on the tracks. I ask myself where the power lines go. I consider the razor edge of the station's yellow caution ledge, abundantly coarse and coherent to the soul, any refusing body not seduced. 5. Somewhere a black Lincoln Town car halts still, sitting on soft tires in the sweltering summer heat, running late into the city's congested lungs, diesel exhaustion funneled in with tunnel bronchi, choking and gasping on traffic. The city wheezes with lost pollen tourists who miss their one-way turns, yelling at their phones or wives or children in the AC, who slow down to take photos through open car windows, who block the box with their SUVs, who lock their doors at the sight of a cardboard sign, who don't want any trouble. The city coughs the evening commute as the workers return to their couches, their kitchen tables, their dog hair. The night streets cool and the city catches its breath. Inhale, exhale. The air is filled with albuterol. 6. Somewhere Brett and I are walking the cement park path along the shore of the Hudson, searching for a place to sit. It's the last night of our trip. We wanted to smoke one more time before our long drive home the next morning. Along the way, I found the shot I was looking for of the Hoboken skyline. The W Hotel sign, an unrelenting red beacon, casts radiantly on the sifting crest reflections. The cutting waves like palette knife scrapes to the lens. The water is darker than the sky. I cannot make out the W from the photo. Its light too abundantly scalding to the eyes, clipping on film. Its shine demanding more than the medium permits. We found a spot under a tree and crossed our legs. We packed the bowl in a patterned street lamp casting from between the leaves and branches. I am still somewhere in the grass with him, in the space between inspiration, expiration. Inhale, exhale. It felt so intimate, passing the lighter and pipe between us, warming our bodies from within. Every flame trembles nervously with a desperate seething need to live. Inhale. We held the heat inside somewhere until the smoke was too much to bear, spilling camaraderie from our lungs into the night, free. A pair of young women passed through our light. The city must articulate. One says, I wish that was me. Boom.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, Sylvia. Next up to the open mic, please welcome Smiley Kylie.
Hi guys, how are we doing tonight?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. That is what I need. Yes, absolutely. My poetry name is Smiley Kylie. I'll be performing 2 poems for you guys tonight, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first poem I'm going to be reading, for you guys is called Queen the Pawn. I got a text last night from my grandmother at 2 a.m. while she was drunk, and she said some really mean things to me. So I'm reading a poem about her.
While she was drunk?
Specifically, yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure it was specific.
Yeah, she's a mean drunk. So
Oh,
this is yeah.
Okay, we go shit. Oh, Granny.
Grandma Fran. I'm named after her. I can make fun of the name. It's fine. All right. This is called Queen the Pawn. The cursor is blinking. My heart won't stop shrinking. I can't stop thinking. Is this why my grandma can't stop her drinking? You just look at me, soulless, glazed eyes, blinking. Beer bottles empty and the trash can clinking, all to prevent the mind from linking and putting together that something is sinking. Maybe it's her once youthful soul, now hanging oh so low. Maybe now she covers it up by putting on a show. Or maybe she doesn't even feel the hole in her chest. Maybe we should all just go get some rest before I pop off, because this shit feels like an impossible test where I keep giving you more and you keep giving me less. We could do this dance for eons, but I hate playing chess. Don't spit on my name and in the next tell me I'm oh so loved and oh so blessed. If hypocrisy could walk, it would be you, bone and flesh, and my hitting wounds that feel a little too fresh. Go ahead and get mad and stay pressed. It's not my fault you caused this mess.
Okay.
Woo! You project. You gaslight. You paint me as a threat. It makes me want to tie a rope necklace around my neck. Yes, I want to leave. I just haven't done it yet. And at my funeral, I bet you'll be the saddest soul that anyone's ever met.
Woo!
But when I yelled for help, you let my pain slow burn like a stale cigarette. So please don't forget, you'll curse the sky, the trees, and everyone who should be filled with regret. But you're the cause to my pain. So who's really the one making you upset?
Okay. Woo! Okay.
Thank you.
Don't talk to your grandma. It's your address.
She's probably drunk, so.
I like her that way. Let's go talk to her.
I like her that way, got me dead. Okay.
Oh, my great goddamn.
I love y'all. This is Dream Blunt rotation, like. Okay, alright. This is called, and I can only sell this shit for 50 cents a cup. Alright.
I love it.
And I can only sell this shit for 50 cents a cup.
Yeah, it's a great title. I love it. Good.
I love lemonade, but I always hate making it. Life hands me lemons like I haven't been faking it. Actually, she pelts me with them, and I just keep taking it. No choice. Intrusive thoughts whispering in my ears to just start breaking shit. My voice. Go ahead, snap the picture frames. You have everyone else to blame. No playing fucking games. Ignite that TV with a torch. Talk about realistic flames. Tear down the curtains. Thrust the bookshelves to the ground. Pick up the books. Just rip them at the spine where they are bound. Break the dishes. Shatter the mirrors and throw the chairs. Just how many more times can you picture catapulting yourself down the stairs? But at the top of the steps, before I totally launch myself, I take a look at the photo I ripped off the shelf. And I'm remembering fighting lemons with lemons leaves more than just welts. My whole body's on fire, burning where the pain is felt. The sensation screams where the citrus was dealt. And while burning with rage, with every cut on fire, I knelt. I asked for sugar. I begged for water. I prayed for a pitcher. I won't be my mother's daughter. Pissed off hands squeezed every lemon that battered my skin. After doing so, I gained sweetener from myself. I reached within, and I realized water is literally everywhere. I was just blind, it's always been. And if I need a pitcher, all I gotta do is ask to borrow one from my next of kin. Lemonade is lovely to enjoy, but not fun to make. Just you have to put on this smile, even if it feels fake. Eventually the smile, they say it will start to take. And maybe one day, I won't have to write poems about shitty idioms to keep from a mental fucking break. Thank you very much. And if any of you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram and TikTok under Smiley Kylie Poetry.
What's your Facebook from old?
Kylie Francis.
Thank you.
Love that. All right, there is still room on the open mic for those that are not there would like to be. I know a few of you at least gave me some pause. Next up to the mic, please welcome Konkret Rose.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How are you?
I'm asking y'all how y'all doing. Y'all gonna say all right.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How y'all doing?
All right.
All right. So, my name is Konkret Rose, 2 Ks, no Cs. All right. I'm being forced to do this. So,
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. I am. All right.
We're glad you are.
Smiley Kylie. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but you know, her piece about her grandma just kind of made me want to go with this piece. So follow me for a second. It's called Mental Suicide. I might just take the big box of rat poison, put it in a bowl of soup, and eat it with some crackers. And drink my juice laced with more poison after. Or I can sit here and hold my breath and wait for death to come and get me. I should poke my eyes out and hope I bleed to death quickly. I should take a knife and put it through random body parts, then sit there quietly and watch my flesh spread apart. Or I could take some salt to spread over my wounds because I'm mentally committing suicide every time I lay down with you. Maybe I should do about 80 on the one way, driving my car the wrong way. Or send myself some dynamite for my birthday. Because every time I look into those eyes, I can feel my soul die and I mentally commit suicide every time I look at you. Yeah. I think I might cut up random organs and put them in a blender. Ooh. I like my life shaken, not stirred. Ooh. I might as well put a bullet through my head because you already took my heart away from me. Woo. I'm almost on the verge of insanity. I feel death and life crossing the path within me. Because every time I say, I love you, I'm killing myself. Jesus. Mentally. That's peace.
All right, thank you, Konkret Rose.
Welcome.
Ashley, are you, Aaron, anybody else?
Ashley.
Yeah.
You gonna do it. Let's go, Ashley. Woo! Ashley.
I mean, dressed up cute girl.
Y'all ain't
That is
coming
true.
for Ashley.
I came to be
Let's go, Ashley. Ashley, go ahead. Go ahead, Ashley.
All right, it looks like this is happening. Please welcome to the mic, Ashley.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey.
So I'm ill prepared, but I'll do a little snippet or something. I've been thinking about.
That's fine.
Okay.
1 and 1, it equals 2. That's me and you. So what you trying to do? We can heat it up and lay it cool. I'm down for anything when it comes to you, so come through and chill. We can smoke by the windowsill. I can cook a hot meal. I know you trying to eat. And when the food's all gone, you can have a taste of me. Take a seat, relax, let me pour this drink in your cup. Yeah, I got a crush, but I keep this on the hush. He a big deal. He not a Clinton, but he about a bill.
What?
Shea ate it up.
Ashley! All right, thank you so much for coming up.
Ashley ate.
I'll have more next time.
All right, no, that's great. I'm so glad you came up. Jazz, you're going, right? All right. Jas Marie, is that right? Before I held her even over the mic. Yeah. You don't need to be prepared.
We are preparing you.
We're prepared for you. Please continue welcoming to the mic, Jas Marie.
Wait, it's a stage and it's a microphone.
Yes,
You
Because
get
you
it?
got important shit to say.
It's the right place to be. Right where you belong.
Okay, I won't look.
All right, everybody look down.
All right.
Not the
I'm gonna record you though. So
This one's not finished, but I guess I'll do it because I have to.
Let's go. All right.
It's called I Wonder. I wonder how life would be had I never fucking met you.
Yes.
Had I never got attached to you. Had I never got that tattoo. It's covered up, by the way, because fuck you.
Ooh.
Had I never had these kids by you. Had I never been so in love that I was out of myself. Because I was out of my mind. Had me thinking you were the catch when I was really the prize. I wonder how life would be had I never fucking met you. Doesn't matter anymore, really. Oh.
Period.
So glad you came
Killed it.
up.
Absolutely killed it.
All right, I'll read a couple next, and then we'll bring up Aaron to the mic, unless we're missing anyone else on top of that. This is my most recent. It's not super
Are we
recent
gonna
at
give
this
you a round of
point.
applause?
Oh,
Round of applause, baby!
I appreciate that.
Why didn't nobody introduce you?
Then you go redo. Hey, featured.
All right, now next coming to the stage is the man who brought us all together today.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Allison.
Like that thing up.
I appreciate y'all.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Love y'all. Glad you are here tonight. So this piece is a recent one. I'm vegan, which you might get from the whole Angry Cow poetry thing. And if not, you know now. This is called What I Wanted to Say. When I ordered the veggie burger and you asked me if you wanted something that tastes like meat, why don't you just eat meat? What I wanted to say was, because it's not the taste I oppose, it's the torture. What I wanted to say is, if it could taste like meat, why would you insist on death? What I wanted to say was, because I can watch my food go from farm to table and not lose my appetite. Can you? What I wanted to say was, the same reason you would teach a child when an apple is perfectly ripe to pick, but not when a neck is ripe to slice. Why is slaughter okay as long as you don't have to watch? But I know I'd be the angry vegan. What I wanted to say was, why aren't you angry? But I don't, because I want to enjoy the dinner, the company. So I just die a little inside quietly. Not literally like the 10 billion farmed animals a year in America. Just another kick, another bruise, another moment where my heart takes a hit. Another few grains of compassion I watch trickle through humanity's hourglass. Feeling like we are running out. I'm just trying to hold a few grains above surface level, and you ask why I don't like the sound they make when they fall. And maybe I failed the animals in this moment. Or maybe I just had to learn how to live in a world that doesn't want to know. doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to look, just wants their bloody burger. What I wanted to say was the writing has been on the wall. The Food and Agriculture Organization and the United Nations Environmental Program in Oxford and Harvard and the top environmental scientists across the globe warn of the dire consequences of this industry's land use, water use, deforestation, and greenhouse gas emissions, how killing them is killing us. And you just smile and chew because it tastes so good to die.
Wow.
Woo. Appreciate that. Hey, Beth. Great seeing you. All right, I'll do one more piece before we bring Aaron up to the mic here. This piece I'm making a video of. I just recorded audio with Jim Ballard, the amazing Jim Ballard, earlier today. And I am looking for some folks to help. So if this piece speaks with you, all I need is some more people. Just kind of like, you'll understand more if we get it. It's called The Quiet Game. So I'm just looking for real quick little visuals. This piece is about trying to have a conversation about my father, about my kids, and their gender identities and sexual orientations and things, and having it feeling kind of hopeful for like a second, and then taking a little bit of a dive. In the quiet game, the first person to speak loses. It is often employed by parents of talkative young children hoping for a little momentary peace. But sometimes, after we age, the child, through lack of text messages, phone calls, and visits, ends up playing the quiet game with their father. In the quiet game, you win by not making a sound. I let you learn your grandchild's new name on Facebook because I didn't want to have this conversation. The one we are having right now. In this awkward moment at our awkward family reunion. You make a point of telling me how you don't have anything against anyone being gay or trans, and for a moment I feel a glimmer of hope, which quickly fades as you continue. You just don't like it when they flaunt it on movies and television. In the quiet game, you win by not letting your existence have a voice. And you feel the need to add, you think it's a sin. The quiet game was invented a long time ago. You do point out that you don't think it's okay to beat them up. How you'd have their backs if that ever happened to them. Acknowledging the very real possibility of danger, of force, of threats, of intimidation that may come upon them for the very beliefs you've been spouting off. People always seem to be freaked out by the sounds coming from the closet, even when they shove someone inside. And I wonder how we'll report this news going back home. So I guess, my children, Grandpa will be fine if you would just play the quiet game with your lives. Appreciate that. So glad you are all here. Again, if you want to be part of a video for that, come see me afterwards. Next up to the open mic, please welcome Aaron.
I'm normally a songwriter, so I had to adapt a piece real quick.
Okay.
But I'm not singing tonight, so you chose up. We'll call this piece. We'll call this piece "Beloved." It's actually something I wrote for my wife when I proposed to her. I adapted it. In sacred geometric turn, I feel the gates burn bright in their emerald gold-flecked hue. When open to capture your stance, I fix into trance each moment you fasten into view. Dark liquor suns, they stare and captivate me. Our gates, they align, wet with jewels from the truth that they see. Tethered to my hand as we walk through each door. Adventure awaits, so make your hand sure. Honestly, love, I can't explain what's within except to sing and play for you. In sacred geometric turn, I feel the gates burn bright in their emerald gold-flecked hue. When open to capture your stance, you fix into trance each moment you fasten into you.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. Let's give it up one more time for everyone on the open mic. Some perhaps a little more willingly joining tonight. Some got pushed a little more. But it was great hearing all of your voices, however that came about. We're going to take a little bit of a break one more time, give a chance to drink refills, use the restroom. I'll change the battery and just go hug Beth here. So give me about 5 minutes, but I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to hear Dezzie Jay one more time, so stick around. Before we bring Dezzie up, we are going to bring one more reader up to the open mic. Please welcome to the mic, Marlene.
I just felt led to read. I don't know how many of you guys are Jill Scott fans.
Yes!
My cousin has been talking about this song, Prepared, and the lyrics are, I feel dope. So I'm just going to read the lyrics to you all. Let me do this. So.
All right.
Cool. Okay,
I've been reading my old journals, checking to see where my head has been, and I've been apologizing. Oh, there's a call. I've been apologizing to some people, some bridges I need to mend, and I've been eating more greens, getting my body out of line. Oh, I'm gonna be so fine, and been letting some old things or old ideas go. I'm making room for my life to grow. I just want to be prepared. Yeah, I just want to be prepared. I just want to be prepared. I just want to be prepared. Getting myself ready for what's coming for me. Yeah. I'm getting myself prepared. I just want to be prepared. I just want to be prepared. Hear me now. I've been getting recipes off the internet. Most times they've been banging. I realize they're only good when I put my little spices all up in rices. I've been enjoying people who love each other. Husband and wife, sister and brother, father and mother. I let the queen inside. I let her shine. I've been listening to God more. I've been doing my chores. I just want to be prepared. I've been getting myself together for what's to come, for what's coming to me. I just want to be prepared. I just want to be prepared. But when I see him at the end of the aisle with that true heart and that real smile, intentions pure, a love that will endure, I just want to be prepared. I'm just getting myself together for what's coming to me, yeah. I just want to be prepared. Oh yeah, I just want to be prepared. I just want to be prepared for what's coming to me. Prepared by Jas Marie.
All right. Thank you. I think that's it. Next month's featured post, first Wednesday of every month. We're here next month is Cortez Harris, another amazing poet, so please come back. We'd love to have you back. Dezzie, are you ready to come?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Come on, Dez.
All right, we need a little more Dezzie Jay on live. Please welcome back to the stage, Dezzie Jay.
Oh my God, I didn't know y'all was there. All right, hold on, I'm trying to figure out because I can't recall what I needed. Did this one. Did that. Who was that? Hey, girl.
Come sneaking in. Everybody.
Y'all, don't let her get away, y'all.
You got something to say on the mic?
That's just asking.
Just asking. Next time.
All right.
You say I'm toxic.
Oh, wait.
But I can't help but wonder, am I toxic or do I just hold you accountable for the ways that you hurt me? Am I toxic or am I just standing on my boundaries? Am I toxic or am I just no longer allowing you to wear my heart on your sleeve like cufflinks? These are questions we should be asking. Because the victim role is no good for you, but let you tell it, neither am I.
Woo, girl.
But I'm confused because I've let you go time after time. I let you walk away even when I wanted you to stay. Yet here you are at my doorstep at 4 a.m. asking me if I love him the ways that I love you, and my answer is no. because no two men should be loved the same. And I love him better because his love doesn't bring pain, contrary to yours, but that's neither here nor there, because for you I have no more love left to spare. So even if you were to drop down to your knees and pull out a wedding ring, I will tell you no after I make you beg for me. I guess that's just the toxic in me. Woo! Girl! Am I toxic, or do you just enjoy my affliction? Because every time I let you roam like the dog you are, you somehow find your way back to me, expecting for this to still be home, and now there's someone in your place and he's eating off of your plate. And when I moan in pleasure, I'm no longer moaning your name. Am I toxic, or should you just be ashamed? Am I toxic, or did I just move on too fast for you as if more than 3 years just wasn't enough? Am I toxic, or did I deserve to be nurtured in the moments that you handled me so rough and now I'm fed up? I thought we talked about this. Woo, girl. I thought we talked about the moment that you would no longer be entitled to kisses from both lips. I thought we talked about the moment that you would no longer be entitled to be cradled between my hips. I told you that you were losing me and you still took the risk, and now you call me toxic. Oh, God. Am I toxic, or am I just letting you come back to my resistance as many times as you need in order for you to see that I am no longer the one? I'm toxic.
Jeez.
I got one more.
Do it! Do it! Yes, yes, baby. Do what you
I
gotta
take all
do.
the tips.
Yes, all the titties.
They say, black girl, why you always got an attitude? They say, black girl, how come every time you talk you sound so rude? Black girl, why your skin so dark? Woo! Black girl got an attitude because you came from me, yet you seem to think that I'm inferior to you. Black girl sounds so rude because you can't handle the truth. Black girl been sang to by the sun, so her skin been blessed with melanin. Black girl been a queen, so don't you forget. Ooh. Run and tell those babies how they came from me. Ask your granddaddy why he can't look me in the eyes 400 years later. Black girl been his desire. Black girl been tired. Girl. Black girl not even supposed to be speaking English. So her words flow and roll off her tongue. You can't pronounce her name, so you call it ghetto and skip over her job application. Black girl been owed reparations. Girl. Black girl delivered your baby with locks all down her back. Black girl went from your mammy to your midwife. Black girl knows more about your body than you. Girl. If black girl don't like it, she gonna change your rules. Black girl speaks with no hesitation because black girl ain't your fucking slave. Black girl so damn strong, she made you apologize for your ancestors' ways. Black girl so damn sexy, she made your husband look twice. Black girl so damn beautiful, you pay a plastic surgeon a heavy price. Black girl so damn powerful, she ended this poem by reminding your ass that she's a queen. So don't you forget me.
Hot. Hey. Damn. The water.
Shots.
I got you a shot, girl.
Oh, thank you so much, Dezzie. All right, give it up one more time for all the folks on the open mic. In the room, bringing all the energy. Appreciate you being here. And one last time, give it up for Dezzie Jay.